From a hunter's encounter with a mysterious creature to a hiker going through his worst nightmare.
No. Bear!
These are the 7 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera. On November 6th, 2025, YouTuber Into the Wild, real name Frank, uploaded a video that was meant to document a hiking trip with his friend Don in the mountains of Alberta, Canada. But just when Frank expected everything to go as planned and meet Don at their agreed upon location, something completely unexpected happened.
Dawn. Hey! Is that you?
What he couldn't have known then was that this decision would become one of the worst he'd ever make, as he had no idea what awaited him in the forest. To this day, it remains a mystery what attacked him, why the creature created so many shelters, or whether multiple beings were involved. In November 2025, YouTuber The Northwest Wind was caught in what appeared to be a real-life horror movie when he suddenly heard screaming from a woman, and far worse, while he was camping on a property along the Allegheny River in Pennsylvania, exploring it to decide whether he wanted to purchase it, and that the lot is a northernmost section of the property, roughly 2 acres, with steep, cliffy terrain around him.
There's a really up noise coming from the woods right now. It sounds like a woman screaming. I was sitting in my front seat with the heated seat on, warming up. It's been dark for a long time now, and it sounds like a woman screaming bloody. Listen. Literally, I'm freaking out right now. I don't know what the hell that was, but that has me absolutely terrified. I'm not lying. And now it just stopped. As soon as I got out there and started filming, I had my flashlight. As soon as I started talking, it stopped. Shh. All right, we're getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Don't like the feeling that I have. I don't like that feeling at all, so we're gonna go. We're just getting out of here. Nope, not gonna stay. I feel very unsafe right now. I feel very, okay, turn to Creed. I'm listening to Creed. I feel very unsafe right now. Very, very unsafe. And I can't just peel out of here. I gotta come down this half mountain road, so if I need to get out of here in a pinch, I can't. Okay, this is not cool. This feels like a horror movie because I can't escape, and I had to switch back to get in here. I'm head in, so I literally can't get out if I need to.
Clearly shaken by the situation, he decided to call the police, and it's worth noting that no one would have believed the events of that night if he hadn't captured them on camera.
I'm honestly, like, scale of 1 to 10, the hair on the back of my neck is standing up. I'm not like nauseous, but I have a pit in my stomach. My chest hurts because my heart has been racing. That was a woman screaming. I'm calling the police to report that because I have a gut feeling something.
What's your emergency?
I don't have the exact address. I'm in.
Returning 18. Oops.
It was Frank 120 Griffin.
Yeah, hi. I'm out in. I was out camping and I heard, I believe it was a woman screaming in great distress.
So where are you, Sam?
I drove back.
Road. How far did you travel?
Probably a mile in, maybe a little more.
Okay, and then you heard yelling coming from the Allegheny River there. Do you think somebody along the riverbank?
I don't know. It sounded up, and I was on the phone with my wife with the windows up and the heat on, and I heard a woman screaming. And then I turned the heat up.
What was she screaming?
Just bloody.
Okay, so I guess what we're going to do is we're going to meet you. You're at the we'll send somebody down to speak with you, and then you can show them where you were, okay?
Okay. I appreciate it.
I think.
Thanks. Okay. Well, I guess now I'm... Okay, this is turning into a nightmare. This is absolutely insane. This is insane. Okay. I'm gonna get back in the car for a minute and gather myself right now. Now there's a tornado alarm going off. This is turning into, this is comedy. It's not comedy. I don't know what is going on right now. There's something in the air. If I needed a sign to not buy that property, that's all the signs I need. Let me check back in with you when the police come.
The police later went further into the woods to check out the house the screams supposedly came from. The northwest wind was left shaken by the experience, trusting his instincts by calling the authorities and leaving the area, though the outcome of the situation still remains a mystery to this day. On July 29, 2025, a group of Dutch YouTubers ventured into their local forest, hoping to explore the area and maybe stir up a few harmless scares. But as they pushed deeper into the woods, it quickly became clear they had made a huge mistake.
Lamp off. Daar is iemand. Daar is iemand. Wat is dat? Hier, vlieg dat! Kom! Wat is er? Kom! Ik heb haar gevonden! Hey! Ik heb haar gevonden! Ik zei toch dat ze in deze bos was! Nee dan! Dat zei ik! Dat zei ik! Dat is die wijk van vorige keer! Ray, dat is die wijk van vorige keer!
Hé broer, loop door,
Nee, we zijn niet veilig, moet wel. Ik zie haar niet meer, broer. Is klaar.
The group barely managed to escape whatever was approaching them, and while we still don't know exactly who sprinted toward them at that moment, we do know it had to be someone truly frightening, judging by the tone and fear in their voices. In August 2025, the new owners of a rural property experienced a strange event captured on their home security camera. Late at night, a sudden flash of light appeared, almost as if something had taken a photo, or perhaps something far worse. While many people in the comments have speculated that something might have teleported in and out, even the hardest skeptics are struggling to come up with a rational, logical explanation. In October 2025, YouTuber NVTV uploaded footage of himself taking a shortcut home through the woods, but halfway along the path, he began to hear strange howling sounds echoing through the trees. Curious and a little uneasy, he left the trail and headed toward the source of the noise. On August 18th, 2023, YouTuber English Woodsman ventured deep into a forest inside the UK while he was camping in a bivvy bag in a spooky woodland, still fairly close to people. But just when he thought everything was going as planned, this happened.
I like how that changes colour. I really do. But I couldn't justify that colour changing to buy a brand new one. going to be out Friday night, but I'm going away Saturday, so I've got a bit of a drive as well, so I didn't want to be tired, and it's going to throw it down Friday night as well, and rain camping is really good. Is that a badger? Hello? I hope I got that on camera. I really hope I did. Because if I didn't, and I'm showing this, people won't believe that. Just my heart's beating a bit quicker there. I'll just give you a full circle round of what I'm looking at. Now, apart from them in the distance playing whatever they're doing, whatever sport doing, football or something, I've just heard like someone walked literally past me. And I mean literally walked past me. The way around, because if you pour some of the water out, or if you don't pour it out, then you've got like a, well, I'm gonna have like a super chilly soup drink afterwards. That. So how would you do it? If you do it in the water, let's say, if I do it now and then I pour some of the water out, afterwards I waste the flavouring, don't I? So I say I'm going to pour it out and then put the flavouring on. Let me know which way you like to do it in comments. I don't know why I keep messing around with it. There's that noise again now. Hello? Hello? You got a bit of hair, that.
In October 2024, YouTuber Grizzly Gaz ventured into the vast Wyre Forest in England, drawn by chilling reports of the so-called Dogman, lurking near the ancient Three Tremblers burial mounds, the shadow-choked woodland tracks, and the endless cornfields. As darkness bled through the trees, he found himself increasingly rattled by distant crashes, strange lights, and the unsettling silence that swallowed the forest around him. But what awaited him next was far stranger, something that went beyond murmurs in the dark and stepped into the realm of the truly unexplainable.
You bastard. Oh, a pigeon just flew out of that tree and I absolutely shat my pants.
However, just moments later, he caught those sounds on camera.
I can hear something in the distance. I don't know what it is though. Can you hear it? Sounds like an elephant blowing its trunk. Must be Nelly. You know, like, remember Street Fighter 2? There was definitely something in there then. Fireworks in the background. I want to keep the camera rolling, but it won't have enough battery to keep rolling all night.
In August 2025, YouTuber D of Dark Adventures uploaded footage of herself hiking through a forest late at night when she suddenly came face to face with a creature that looked like it had stepped straight out of a horror movie.
What is that? Someone just tapped on that damn, I can't see bear. Huh. What the fuck? Nope, nope, nope. Bear? Bear! Dude! I don't know, I can't go through there. Someone just ran fucking through here, dude. Oh my god, where'd it go? Ah! This, dude, I can't do this. I can't. Dude! No! Where'd it go? Some just ran through here, man. Yes! And that whole tree shook, it's still shaking. I don't like it. I'm getting out of here. I don't like it. Ah! Shh, 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 shh. It's right here. Ooh. Is it the tree in between me and you? Oh. It's in front of me. Okay. Oh my god. Ah! Dude, what is it?
Man, that thing is...
It was making this weird noise.
I felt like the whole tree was moving, like it just...
But it's
wasn't even in the ground.
Stop, it's too big. The deer's not gonna do that.
No,
Dude, the grass is moving. Oh my god, it's coming.
Go.
It's coming.
Get up to the barn.
It's coming through the grass right there. It's like right there. It was moving.
I seen it.
Sorry, I didn't step on you.
I couldn't tell what that was though, could you?
No.
It was big, whatever it was.
Dude.
Hey, it's close.
I don't know what it would be. It's not. Dude.
It is super duper close.
It's messing with it.
On August 30th, 2025, YouTuber NVTV set up a hot camp in the Acadian rainforest in Nova Scotia while exploring the area for potential Bigfoot activity and other paranormal phenomena. But just as he was about to give up his journey, he was woken in the middle of the night by these sounds.
Man, it's toasty here. I don't even know what time it is, but it's probably well into the 3 o'clock hour at this point. What the hell was that? What is that? No way. Guys, I think we just got circled or surrounded. I think we're circled right now. Like, actually, I think there's something around us. Like a Bigfoot or a Wendigo or something.
This is weird. Whoa. Fella goes.
In October 2025, YouTuber Adventure Marksman went on a regular elk hunting session using a reed tube elk call and making calls himself, which can be heard throughout the video. But instead of elks responding to his signals, this is what could be heard.
Holy. I don't know.
While many viewers jumped to conclusions, one rational comment stood out. Some very interesting sounds there. I live in the mountains of Montana and have been crawling around them for over 60 years. Most of the sounds I could hear, even many of the weird sounding ones, I definitely chalk up to the ravens. Ravens have an amazing vocal range and make lots of crazy sounds, especially when there are a bunch of them congregated like that. If it were me, I'd guess there is a large carcass up in that drainage and they've found it and are eating on it, or trying to. There are some other sounds there though, the more guttural or low grunting like sounds that do not sound like ravens and more like a large creature of some sort. I'm sure we could not hear all that you could, nor the detail that you heard. Regardless, even if it was just a site with lots of ravens talking and arguing along with some other larger critter feasting, it's best to listen to your gut/sixth sense and do what you did and back out of there. On August 4th, 2024, YouTuber Grizzly Gaz, known for his adventurous camping trips and daring spirit, set out to Heptonstall, a historic village in West Yorkshire, England, famed for its scenic hills, old churches and landmarks tied to local history, including the notorious crack coiners and 17th century battles. But little did he know that the land would soon reveal some unexpectedly dark surprises.
But this time, we're in the right field. When I parked up last time, it was over there, over at Road. And that's not actually the campsite. This is. And look at the view we've got. Absolutely stunning. And we've got it all to ourselves, haven't we, mate? Eh? I'm starving, but my meat hasn't defrosted yet. So I've left that in the sink defrosting. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down into Heptonstall down here because it's a medieval village and it's quite picturesque. Maybe we'll grab something to eat down there, or maybe a pint. Cheers. Come on.
I ended up lying down for a bit, but I ended up just drifting off to sleep. It's been peaceful though, but I've just woken up to what sounded like someone screaming. Can't figure out what that is. Must be some type of bird. Let me know in comment if you know what it is.
In July 2025, YouTuber The Sargi Family went on a camping trip with a friend near Ontario, Canada at an abandoned mine site on private property owned by his friend Chris. They expected nothing unusual and just wanted to relax in nature. However, what was supposed to be a chill trip quickly turned into something far worse when they realized they weren't alone.
So me and Chris, we just got to the mine where we camp out, and already waiting for us are those horseflies that bite and hurt. Look how big that one is, dude. It's
comparison to my hand.
Oh my god! Like we're literally like we haven't even gone outside, so they haven't even sensed us yet. That they know we're here. This is gonna be bad.
We're gonna get.
I've got a bug net for my face.
I don't.
He doesn't, and they always go for the face. And I do have spray though, like bug spray. Like they're waiting for us. That's one of them right here. Look at that. I've got to zoom in on it. That's what they look like, and they bite and they hurt. Like, how are we supposed to camp out here today? Yeah, so this is where we camped out last time. Chris's friend owns this property where the mine is, so they own all of this. So it's not accessible to the public. Only people that have permission, which we do. We still have our fire pit too, which is awesome. All right, we've upgraded our campsite, you guys. We're no longer staying up where we usually stay. We're actually staying at the abandoned house that we discovered here last time when we were here. There's an abandoned trailer in the forest, abandoned house. We managed to bring the RV down this mountain, and we actually kind of like plowed the grass a little bit. The grass was so long, but we just kept going back and forth with the RV until we flattened it.
After cooking cheeseburgers and enjoying their evening, they decided to call it a night and go to sleep, but that's when this happened.
I seen like a flashlight out there.
Where?
Down by the house.
Down here?
Yeah. That was weird. There's nobody else out here.
No.
Let's go check out. That was weird. Could be a firefly, but.
Can we turn the headlights off?
Yeah, turn them off actually, so we don't drain the battery. It could be a firefly, but I'm pretty sure it was like an actual flashlight. Hello? Alright, it could be nothing, but I was sitting there editing on my laptop and I'm looking forward and I seen like a flashlight. Hello, anyone here? Oh, what the hell? Bugs everywhere, dude. Hurry up. Yeah. Oh my god, it's like raining bugs. Dude, all the bugs are coming towards the lights. Hello? Yeah, bro, it was like a flashlight down. Actually, it wasn't even at the house. It was down this way. What the hell was it? Hello? You didn't see a flashlight, right? Like, yeah, I seen it like literally over here. It looks like it's raining, but it's just bugs attracted to our lights right now. What the f... Oh, shit. Could be nothing. Like, there's nobody else out here. There's no other homes. There's nothing.
No.
That's so creepy. I swear to God, it was like a blue light. It couldn't be a firefly. There's no way that it's a firefly. Like, no way on earth.
After finding a seemingly empty forest in front of them, they went back inside the van, brushing off the unsettling thought that they weren't alone on private property, clearly aware that a daring trespasser, maybe even armed, could be out there. Inside the van, he went to get rid of flies and bugs until they finally caught on to who might have been lurking in the darkness, right beside them.
That's a fly. I'm waiting to find it. Like, it's... I got it. What the f... Oh, get the flashlight.
Yeah.
Something just got thrown out the car. I'm telling you, I seen a guy in with a flashlight. I didn't see the actual guy, but I just saw a flashlight. Like, someone is watching us, dude. Someone's definitely stalking us out here. 100%. Someone's actually stalking us out here right now. We have permission to be here. They don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
So whoever's out here, bro. Let's check back there. Maybe they circled around. Whoa, what's that? No, wait. No, there's someone there. Look. There's someone behind the tree. Shine your light. Grab your light. I seen a guy wearing white over there. Behind the tree. He's gone now. Hey!
Just want to talk.
No, we want you to get out of here. Why the f are you throwing stuff at my RV? Bro, I swear I seen somebody wearing white. Like, I don't know if it's like a white shirt. Definitely wasn't the mouse. There's someone actually here. I'm grabbing my baseball bat and I'm just chilling. We're posting up, guys. We're posting up. I just seen someone's flashlight. Bro, wake up. There's a flashlight outside. Oh, there it is. Oh. Chris, wake the turn off my light. Guys, there's a flashlight over there. I can't see the thing now. Oh. There's someone there. What the f is that? Hey, who's there? Chris is asleep. Guys, there's someone here. Look. Wait. Oh, there is someone there. What the? Yo! Hey, who's that? Hey, man. We have permission to be here. Who are you?
In October, 2025 YouTuber Mo explored and cleared overgrown ATV trails on his property, capturing footage of a coyote and surveying the forest for wildlife. At the time of recording, he was on his private forested property in the US when he went to check his camera for anything unusual. However, the footage captured something very unexpected.
I am losing my mind right now because right here in my hand is an SD card to my trail cam. And I've been checking these things almost every day since I put them on the property, since I bought the property. Now I just took a quick look inside of that thing and it showed me an animal right on my trail, and it was a big one. Can you guess what it is? Was it a bear? Was it a wolf? Or was it a coyote? It was one of those three. Comments down below. We're about to go and check this thing right now and then do some awesome work on the property. And I just remembered that I have another trail cam deep in the forest that I set up yesterday. I'm hoping I caught something on that too. Today's video is gonna be fun, it's gonna be adventurous, and it's gonna be a lot of work because today I am clearing a new ATV road onto the old ATV road where I can get deeper into the forest and see some of these animals. The footage on the front cam together for the first time ever, I did see an animal. It was pretty big and it was looking directly at my camera. It's an intelligent animal. It wasn't a squirrel or a raccoon or anything like that. It was something I've been wanting to spot for a while. Now, when I looked at it, there was a glare in my eye, so I didn't get a good look, but I got a look. So here we go. That was today at 10:30 a.m. Two women and their dog came onto my property at 10:30 a.m. They saw my camera They saw my private property signs and they still went in anyways.
Yeah, there's the camera. So they had new windows and doors that were here before, and they've got little solar lights, and there's the outhouse. They felt this is new. Good for them. This is cute. Who would ever think, eh? And it went a lot of years. Well, nobody.
Those were my first. What are the odds? My first trespassers and my first coyote. Are you kidding me? That literally happened this morning.
You want to go in there? Sure.
What do you mean go in there? I have signs.
In the early morning hours of May 30th, 2024, a trucker picking up equipment in Alberta, Canada, spotted something very unusual while on his way through the forest. The trucker did not see the beast until he was out of the truck walking toward the equipment he was to load. Then, he quickly ran back to his truck and drove off-site. In 2024, YouTuber Chris Baird set out on a casual van camping trip in the Adirondack Mountains of upstate New York. Their adventure led them into a forest tied to the story of Robert Garrow, the notorious tent killer who terrorized campers during a chilling 1973 manhunt. But it wasn't long before Chris stumbled into something far stranger than they expected.
You guys, so right now we are actually walking down a access road because according to the GPS, this is a that we did not know if we'd be able to get the van out of here. So Jess parked down there just to be safe, just to make sure we can get out safely tonight because we're in a new forest, or at least a new part of a forest anyways. We're up here in the Adirondack Mountains of upstate New York. If you guys aren't familiar with the Adirondacks, besides all the crazy critters and things that live here, there's actually a story that Jazz informed me about late last night. Apparently there was a man, was his name, did he have a name?
He had a name, but we'll get into that later,
okay,
the full story.
Later. But yeah, essentially he was known for people who like to sleep in their tents. So we did not bring our tents tonight. We're going to be smarter and safer with this. We have the van, like I just said. We're going to sleep in the van because obviously you wouldn't get in through the windows. Not to be funny, but like the van is a lot safer than tents. Apparently he's not alive anymore, but there's a lot of stories about him going and just people while they're sleeping, which is really sad, really messed up. We want to know if there's any activity in this forest, if this forest is as haunted as they say.
After exploring the area for several minutes, they pulled out a ghost box, a device said to communicate with spirits, and then, without warning, they stumbled upon this.
This isn't really a trail, I don't think. Ow! What the f? Someone just like scratched me. That felt weird.
Is this a girl again?
Did it?
Yeah.
Wait. Dude, I'm sorry. I just looked over this.
Oh!
Look. You want to take the camera for a second?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen one of these. It's been a while though. You know what this is, right?
A cross?
Up against the tree? So like, is it on a memorial thing?
I mean,
Ernie? Wait. Inri. INR. What is that? This thing is like beat up. It looks old as hell. If I remember right. Alright. There's gonna be nothing in it. There's gonna be nothing in it.
Wait. Is that an exorcism kit?
You remember, bro? That's what I'm saying. Remember these moves.
Exorcism kit. I knew it.
Do you want to do this right here, or should we do this?
So just to explain to you guys real quick, me and Chris have seen our fair share of these in the past. You basically would put the candles here, and it's called an exorcism kit or a sick call set. You would use this when, I guess someone's final days, or oh my god.
Can we take this down? Can we take this down right now?
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna have to bring this back because this might be like a memorial to somebody. So I don't want to be here right now.
pagan.
What's a pagan?
Pagan. Oh, why? What does that mean?
It's like a religion, I think, isn't it? It's some kind of like witchcraft or something. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Please don't take that offensively. I'm sorry. I don't know what a pagan is. I shouldn't have said that. You guys let me know what that means. I don't know. But I'm just gonna take this off because I know this. We found a bunch of these back in like the Ranonka days, but
Oh my shark.
I don't know if I should even be touching this. Do you have any gloves?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy.
I move things.
Bro, it's a gift card.
Oh, Chris! Earlier we found another gift card.
I'll bring this back. I promise I'll bring this back. I just want to go see what. Are you good with that?
I'm fine, as long as you're fine.
Yourself.
What?
What the?
Oh hell no! I'm closing the. What the?
From the van. That's so aggressive.
I've
never heard it say that before.
Okay, I'm yeah.
That's. Here, give me. You guys see all this stuff right now? We're gonna go through this. I'll probably end up bringing it back and putting it by the tree. I just want to know what this is. Have some lights on or something? Wait, what the f?
Sucks.
Someone had a good time. You wanna... Here, I'm gonna close the door. I'll let you pop some of the stuff out, I guess. Let's see what we got here. So obviously this, you guys, like I said, if you guys want to look at this, I don't know, this is literally sitting by a tree in a forest. I don't think it's fair game to everybody, right?
Seat 17A departs 6:20 a.m.
Wait, what? I'm gonna show you guys what. Please help us with this. I don't know what this stuff is, you guys, if you have any ideas.
Group 8, Charlotte. We're nowhere near Charlotte.
No. Wait. Bro, do you know what this is?
No.
Look at that again. What is that right there? What does that word say? Where are we going next month?
Vegas.
It's a Luxor room key.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Inside the cross was a Luxor room key for the lockers, but why was it hidden there? Could it have been part of a ritual linked to the killer's victims? We may never know, but one thing is clear. Whoever left it had dark, sinister intentions. In October 2025, YouTubers Steve and Audra documented their adventure from Winthrop to Concrete, Washington, exploring the breathtaking North Cascades National Park and the scenic Skagit River. What began as a plan for a peaceful evening immersed in the serene beauty of the forest would soon take a darker turn, revealing some of the most intense and unexpected moments of their lives.
It's time for the main event of the evening. Are you ready?
We couldn't believe our eyes when we saw this fight break out on the side of the road. We pulled over and started recording just in case it escalated and required law enforcement involvement. Thankfully, the drama seemed to end and we continued on our way. That was so crazy.
On a rainy day in Port Alberni, British Columbia, YouTuber The Cat Lady Van had a disturbing experience when she was woken in the middle of the night by strange noises.
Something in the sky. Can I catch it? Alright guys, we see you into the next one. Yep. Alright guys, that's someone banging on my van pretty loud. I'm not sure if he did any damage, to be quite honest. I don't know if he banged with a piece of wood. He banged on another van too. I'm gonna move. So just to explain a little bit the situation, so a man who was just walking the street banged on my van, and the van behind me was a camper van, and we ended up following each other for a little bit just down the road. I went outside to make sure that the person was alright, nothing was damaged on their van, and it ended up to be one of my subscribers. So it was great. We just chatted a little bit, and we decided to following each other to another location.
As it turned out, a man had aggressively banged on their van, leaving a noticeable dent and prompting them to move to a safer spot with another camper. Though shaken, they and their cat, Kitty, stayed safe and decided it was best to avoid that town in the future. Just after midnight, on a stretch of crown land by the river, a van life YouTuber was woken after her camper van shook and rattled violently. At first, she feared an intruder, but what she was about to face was far more terrifying, lurking in the shadows of the night.
Another vehicle had pulled in or something, and people were messing around, or maybe they thought the camper van was abandoned and were trying to break in or do something. But yeah, I heard this bang in my front end, and my van was being pushed. Like, I thought maybe then a bunch of people were just messing around, some teenagers or something, and rocking my van. So I yelled, "What are you doing?" Actually I said, "What the F are you doing?" Just to let them know there's somebody in the van. That's my driver's area from the living area. And I opened it up and I looked out the front of my van, and I didn't see any vehicles there. That was the only spot that a vehicle could be there. My eyes adjusted sort of to the darkness, and I looked outside. I didn't see anybody around. So that's where I'm at. I think I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. I'm a little nervous, but now I'm hearing every single sound, and it's freaking me out. But I'm gonna try to get back to sleep, and then in the morning just go outside and survey around my vehicle, check out the front end of my vehicle and see if there's any damage. Whew. Definitely not something I've ever experienced before in 4 years of van life, but I'm gonna try and get to sleep. I'll check with you in the morning, and we're gonna scope out what's going on outside my van. I didn't see a vehicle or any people or anything. It started to sink in that it probably wasn't humans trying to get me, and it was probably an animal trying to get into my van. And now that I look around, yeah, there's definitely evidence that an animal was trying to break into my van. And I'm guessing it was a bear by the evidence left that I found this morning. Just right here. And you can see like a dirt paw right on my window there.
On January 26, 2024, YouTuber The Northwest Wind set out for what was meant to be just another routine camping trip in the woods near a dog park. But the moment he arrived, something felt off.
And if anyone asks, we're just out here trying to get pictures of deers and rabbit season, duck season. So I'm gonna go as deep as I can off of a trail and then bushwhack into a nice flat spot. With the rain today, there's only 2 other cars parked over there right now. People come jog here, come ride their bikes here. It is a dog park. Oh nice, there's water here too. Sketches me out. So that's the remains of a tent and a tarp. That means somebody's camped back here before. Now, it could have just been some young punks smoking dope. Or it could have been like an Asian Tony type character. Maybe Asian Tony himself. That kind of sketches me out. Watched or something though, I don't know. There are people around for sure. It's a very public park area, but I'm off the main trails by a ways. It's also very back here and foggy too. I don't know if the camera picks up the fog, but there's fog rolling in like everywhere. It's just kind of creepy, I guess, but. All right, that was fast. That was like 3 minutes. All right, well, darkest hours of the day. I'm pretty much settled in. Everything's organized, put away. Gonna take the Pelly case inside with me. I don't know, I just have this strange feeling back here. Somebody else walked by. I don't think they saw me, but they were close enough to where they could see me. Even with the low light now and this fog, it's kind of just like a shadow creature thing. Obviously it was a person, looked like a dude, but yeah, I don't like that. So take that in here. It's a little damp. One thing I don't like is the low ceiling, but that's the point. Close this. I'm not gonna lie, it's the perfect length for me, perfect size, nice and cozy. The ground is soaked, even with the ground cloth. No moisture came through, it's just what wicked in here before I put the fly on.
As he was about to fall asleep, he couldn't get rid of the feeling that someone, or something, was watching him. His worst fears were soon confirmed when he heard slow, heavy footsteps circling around his tent.
I don't know if they can see it or not through the tent, I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent. And I'm getting the f out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the f this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife? They're f with me. They're with me here. Holy crap. Get away. What do you want? Hello? I can't see you. Hello? All right, I'm getting out of here. We're getting the hell out of here. Hello? What do you want? Say something, I see you. They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way. I see you. Get away! All right, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette. I smell your cigarette. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. They were just screwing with me and then they realized I was there, and then somebody was coming towards me, walking slowly. At some point in there, I smelled a cigarette, like someone next to me was smoking a cigarette, like someone exhaled and I was smelling it, not just like the burn of it from away, like secondhand smoke. Slipped on my one time, sorry this light. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I slipped on my one time, I face planted twice. One, I landed on my knees to my chest, and the other time I went straight to my face. I'm absolutely soaking wet and muddy. I don't know. My tent and my bag.
For him, it was clear there were people circling his tent, clearly irritated by his presence. If it hadn't been for his quick reaction and the fact that he grabbed his knife, who knows what they could have done to him while he was asleep.